Okay, so this game I have black against a 2100 player. This guy recently or currently, he watches the stream sometimes. He's the president of the Canadian Chess Federation.
Yeah.
And he lives in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Although I don't know where he lives now.
What's his name on Twitch?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
You all right? All right. So this was played in 93. I played my usual blocked, closed Benoni nonsense, like I always do.
And these are games from what year?
93.
93, okay.
Okay, I played my usual. See, if Magnus had only put his knights like this, he probably would have won like I did. Okay, my opponent played G3. Now my knights can't go Vishwa nowhere. I castled. Bishop D2. Bishop D7. Queen E2. A6. Now my opponent made a controversial move. Yeah. Sort of like the controversy in Magnus's game. He played long castle.
Oh.
Okay, very controversial. Okay, so I played B5, which the engine recommends. He played Rook DG1, which the engine also recommends. I've never looked at this game with an engine now, so I don't know what it's going to say. I just like the end of the game. Okay, I played Queen A5. He always played King B1. So the engine likes the way he's playing and says white has a nice advantage. I played Rook F B8. Now the engine wants to play Knight D1 attacking my queen. Mm-hmm. He played the second engine move, King A1, getting off of my rook. I played Queen B6, which is the engine move, with the obvious threat.
Obvious threat.
Mm-hmm. What's my threat?
I don't know what the obvious threat is. I would, that doesn't seem like a threat. I mean, I don't see a threat. I was going to go B4.
No, I could take on C4.
Yeah.
That attacks his bishop.
Right.
And it threatens queen takes pawn mate on B2.
Oh. That is a threat.
So he has to stop that. Okay, he played the engine move, bishop C1. So far, he's playing all engine moves, so probably he was cheating in 1993. Man, that's some bad cheating. Okay, obviously I'm kidding. I took, which is the engine move. He took back, which is not the engine move. The engine wants to play bishop B1. But he took back, proving he wasn't cheating. Okay, now I did the rigmarole. Okay, now watch this. You see this knight?
Yeah.
I put it here. Because I'm a grandmaster, although I wasn't a grandmaster in 93. Okay, so do you see the maneuver I can make to get my knight there?
To E4?
No, D4.
Oh, D4. So you had to maneuver it around. Let me see. Man, it's kind of tough to get over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting 2 squares away from your knight diagonally is always the toughest.
I mean, I guess you could go knight E8, knight C7, but there's...
Right.
Oh, and then you could
knight
go knight B5, yeah.
Right. Okay, so I played knight E8.
But there's stuff over there.
He played knight D2, not the engine move. I played knight C7. Now it says it's equal. He played queen D3, not the engine move. I played knight B5. Now the engine says this is equal. He played knight E2, which is okay. And I played knight F8. Always play knight F8. He played H4. That's why I played knight F8, because I knew he was going to push his pawn. Mm-hmm. I played bishop E8. I want my knight to get over here. I want this knight to go over here now. He played H5. I played knight D7. Played bishop B3, which the engine doesn't like. And I played knight D4. Now if he takes my knight, I can take with either pawn, and then my knight has the square that's relinquished by giving my pawn away. I take with the C pawn and play knight C5. Probably. Okay, he played bishop A4. I played queen C7 because I want to play knight B6. And I want to play rook B4. The engine says black is slightly better. Played knight C4. That's the engine move. I played rook b4. He played b3. Engine doesn't like that. It wants me to sack the exchange. Always sack the exchange. Just a pure exchange sack.
Huh.
But I played knight b6. Bishop takes e8. Knight takes c4. And now he made a bad move. What he should do is play knight takes here. But he played bishop takes f7 check. King takes. B takes c4. And now after rook a b8, I have a big attack. But you can see his rooks. I mean, my attack is so strong, she's taking her clothes off. I mean, that's a strong attack.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, and she's like, man, whew, man, what an attack. Okay, so you can see how good my pieces are, but I had to sacrifice a pawn because he took the pawn on f7, but I don't care about that. I just want to checkmate him. Okay, now the engine says black is winning because my attack is too good. He played bishop e3. I played knight b3 check. The engine says rook b3 is also good. They're equally good. He played king b2. He can't take my knight because I play rook takes b3, threatening his queen and threatening rook a3 mate and queen a5 mate. So he played king b2. I played knight d2 check, winning his c4 pawn. Played rook b1, queen a5, and obviously I have a crushing attack. Now I'm threatening queen b2 mate with advantage. He played queen c3. I played knight takes. If he plays queen takes, what should I do in this position?
Knight c2.
Knight c2 check. So he didn't do that. He played fe. He can't play queen takes e3 because this is mate. And I played queen takes e4, winning a pawn and forking these two things. He checked me. I saw it. He played queen d2. I attacked his weak e-pawn with bishop g5. Not easy to defend. And by not easy, okay, so he played knight c3, wants to trade queens. I don't want to trade queens because I have a mating attack. Now I'm threatening his rook on f1. He played rook f5, attacking my bishop. And now I played my second favorite move of the game. My favorite move of the game is my last move.
Okay.
The last one I play in the game. But this is my second favorite.
So you want me to try to guess it?
You can guess, although it's not better than other moves. It's just my favorite.
Oh.
But you'll like it.
Well, go ahead then.
Okay, I played the move e4. Because I want to play bishop f6 and teach him a lesson here.
Oh, yeah.
And if he plays rook takes g5, which he did, so we can look at it. But if he doesn't play rook takes g5, I play bishop f6. Then you're in a lot of trouble. Mm-hmm. And he can't play e4 because I played e4. So he took. I play check. He has to play queen to d1. If he plays knight to d1, I check and take his rook. If he plays knight to b1, I mate him on b1, whichever way you want. So he has to play queen d1. And I play queen f6. Now I'm threatening checkmate. Mm-hmm. And I'm threatening his rook. So he played rook takes g7 check, getting a pawn for his rook. Takes. And he played queen e1 defending his knight. And this is where I played my favorite move of the game. Not the engine move, but it's my favorite.
All right. Let's see.
I'm surprised this isn't the engine move. Maybe the engine's not good enough. These are moves only I like. You won't even like it. You'll be like, why do you like that move? And you'll be mad. You'll be like, let's look at the Magnus game again. We concluded that Magnus did not cheat. Magnus didn't cheat. That's even funnier. We concluded no cheating. Magnus just played badly. You ready for my move? Because you're going to like it. I played h6.
Oh.
And now he's in Wang Chung.
I wasn't looking at that at all.
Right. I just made sure he couldn't move.
Yeah.
Now make a move for white. I dare you. I double dare you.
Yeah, it seems tough. What did they?
You can't move your A pawn because I'll play rook b3. You can't legally move this or this, or this or this. G4 just hangs the pawn. If you move your queen, which you have to stay on your knight, then I can win this pawn. Let me see if I go back if h6 is the best move now. What? It still isn't?
What is the engine like the best?
It just plays queen e5 or king f8. King f8. That's like h6, but h6 is better. So he resigned here. But e4 was the best move of the game probably in this position. Because I see that I can check and play queen here, forking.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't matter because I'm winning anyway. h6 demoralizes the opponent.
Yeah. What's everybody doing? Let's see. Hey, Ponarici.